Now we reach one of the most influential and harmful pieces of the modern gender divide. In 1979, Michele Wallace released Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman, a book arguing that black men were patriarchal, chauvinistic, insecure, abusive, weak, and imitators of white male oppression. But here's the truth that most black feminists do not understand and acknowledge. She conducted no real research, no census data, no marriage statistics, no economic data, no CDC fatherhood studies, and no academic methodology. Wallace didn't study black men, she assumed black men. And she assumed black men based on personal frustrations, anecdotal stories, 1970s feminist ideology, recycled narratives from the Moynihan Report, and then something major happened. Gloria Steinem, the most powerful white feminist of that era, aggressively promoted Wallace's book. She gave it national coverage, media exposure, credibility, distribution, and cultural influence.
In a 1979 interview with the Washington Post, Gloria Steinem said that Wallace's book, quote, made every reader understand the political and intimate truths of growing up black and female in America. And in coverage through Miss Magazine, the magazine Steinem co-founded, she described Black Macho as the book that would shape the 80s. That comes from Miss Magazine's promotional coverage of the book, cited in Wallace's biographical sources. So not only did Steinem praise the book, she helped give it national visibility and legitimacy. Her platform put Wallace's ideas into college classrooms, feminist circles, and public discourse.
This matters because Steinem had previously worked for a CIA-funded organization called the Independent Research Service in the 1950s and 60s. This is not speculation. Steiner admitted it, former CIA officials confirmed it, and the New York Times reported it in 1967. And you're probably asking, what was her job? Her job was to influence youth political ideology during the Cold War. A decade later, she used that same media and ideological influence to elevate a book that blamed black men, reframed systemic issues as gender issues, weakened black gender unity, aligned with white feminist interests, downplayed racial oppression, and shifted all of the responsibility onto black men.
But the most revealing and the most vocal statements about what the new black man expects from the new black woman came when I met with a group of young unmarried friends one Saturday afternoon.
I think that what's happening in America as far as black men, black women is concerned is that there's a revolution within a revolution. We are fighting our own woman. Our woman will not allow us to emerge as black men. No. But our black women, who has been put in this role of aiding white America, white structure, and castrating the black male, has continued doing this. She cannot live with us. It's not that we can't live with her.
Are you blaming us? Are you saying that it's our fault that this happened?
No, I'm not blaming black America women. I just said that I'm blaming the system. They are victims of the system like the black male.
Well, why do you say that we are castrating you? You say that you want to be the leaders. Okay, well, what about the black professional woman? Are you saying that there should be no black professional woman? Are you trying to deny black women the right to be creative, the right to function?
We're not asking for you to take a back seat. We're saying that you have got to be astute enough and can view the situation well enough where you just automatically know what your role is and step back. And whenever you want to have that aggressive thing, this is the thing that the young black man today is not going to tolerate. My old man tolerated it because his old man tolerated it. It came up for years and years and years. But today, the young black man is not going to take it. He's going to be out there as a leader.
White America has used black women to keep the black male in his place. And you're still aiding them by saying, well, we are qualified, we want to work, we can help.
Black scholars such as Angela Davis, Audre Lorde, Bell Hooks, Toni Morrison all rejected Wallace's book for the exact reason. And at the same time, Steinem boosted Black Macho. Ronald Reagan was selling a racist stereotype. And that's where we get the black welfare queen.
The stereotype of the so-called welfare queen has been used to demonize those on public assistance for decades. It's a politically potent image depicting an undeserving aid recipient getting rich on the backs of taxpayers. Politicians, including former President Ronald Reagan, have been accused of exploiting this image as a kind of racist dog whistle. Meanwhile, the original welfare queen that Reagan used as a basis for his caricature was based on a real person. The new book, The Queen, tells the story of a woman who went by many names, was accused of many crimes, and whose image as a Cadillac-driving welfare recipient has lived on. Hari Srinivasan recently spoke with the book's author, Josh Levine, about the real-life woman behind the moniker.
Her name was Linda Taylor, and she was identified by the Chicago Tribune in 1974 as a person who had committed welfare fraud while driving fancy cars, including a Cadillac. And very quickly after that, she was given the nickname the Welfare Queen. And it was a nickname and a stereotype that really very quickly blew up.
Black women were demonized, black men were implied to be absent, and the black family was framed as dysfunctional. Two different forces, one conservative, one feminist, were pushing the same result. Black men and women lost trust in each other, the family begins to fracture, and the gender war begins. By the 1990s, Black Macho became required college reading. Talk shows pushed stereotypes. Dr. Phil, Oprah, Sally Jesse, and others amplified dysfunctional narratives.
You know, for many of us, it is hard finding a good man, no matter what your race, no matter what your background. But where are all the good black men?
Hearing the statistics that there are very few black men for women, I find it difficult at times to have a relationship with a black man.
Academia frames black men as patriarchal failures. Social workers assume absentee black fathers. Media portrays black men as irresponsible.
James, you're laid off! James, no!
Birth stats get misquoted. Mass incarceration context gets ignored. And black male unemployment gets forgotten.